This is your first agricultural television station in the nation. My name is Joshua Ishaya, welcoming you to yet another interesting episode of the program Back to Farm. Back to Farm is a program tailored towards making agriculture lucrative not just to everyone, but specifically youth and women, as they constitute the 57% of Nigeria's population. And of course, on this program, we all go out there to make sure we bring you the best of hands and best of experience when it comes to experts to discuss on topical agricultural issues. And of course, one of those who is a regular on this show is none other but Chief Daniel Okafo, who happens to be the Vice President of All Farmers Association of Nigeria and also the President of Potatoes Farmers of Nigeria. And of course, is a frequent on this show. Today on the show, we'll be talking about something quite interesting and amazing. Reason because a lot of people have actually pointed out agriculture as the only way out for Nigeria to be able to sustain itself when it comes to feeding the nation and also be able to create employment. In fact, a lot of people have said agriculture is the only way out, saying that with agriculture, not much educational background is needed. You can actually get some 1 or 2 lessons in a week or so, and of course you can venture into agriculture and end up creating employment and also contributing to the GDP of the nation. Chief, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, Joshua, for
All right, like I said, we'll be talking about is agriculture the only way. Chief, in my introduction, I talk about people actually pointing at agriculture. People have said our population is on the rise. Food needs to be on the table. And for some, they have left other sector like commerce, trade and industry, like factories and the rest. Everybody is now pointing out as agriculture as the only way. Chief, can agriculture be able to sustain 250 estimated million of people?
Thank you, Joshua. And you see, when we talk about agriculture, agriculture is the only way out. Even for past many years in those days, it is only agriculture that Nigeria is getting GDP. It is because of the oil boom that they are talking about oil. Agriculture is the only way out for any kind of problem. Because I want to tell you, without agriculture, without food in the table of people, there is nothing like security. You cannot do anything without food in the table of the people. And the food is the major component in people's life. If I don't eat, I cannot come to this program. If I did not even my children did not eat, I can't have a time to come here. So food is the first thing that if we do get it right in Nigeria, everything follows. With agriculture, because what we are trying to do now is we are advocating for everybody to join us in the trend, moving trend. Because agriculture is moving. The country is moving in the right direction this time. And this is the only way out for the food security to be achieved. It is people that will go to the farm and till up this thing. So we are talking now people to join us in area of agricultural development, both in the science and technology.
All right, both in science and technology. Now, agriculture now is no doubt the only bailout system for Nigerians to get out of lack of employment and the rest. Saying that in fact, if not of recent, they say that over 28 to 30 years, Nigeria has never refined a liter of crude oil. So it's obvious agriculture is what we all go back to. How can the government now use the All Farmers Association of Nigeria to be able to make sure that people are gainfully employed, one, two, that people can be able to go to the All Farmers Association of Nigeria at any given time, at any given state, to be able to access information, seed, and above all, to be able to have a very free playing ground for all assembly, not minding ethnicity or regionality, to be able to access those so that we can be able to venture into it. Because I believe if you're not lazy, which of course Nigerian youths are not lazy, maybe if the environment and the prerequisite needs have been given to them, they can be able to venture. So how can government actually aid your organization now? In what way can government boost your association? Because I learned that you have chains of branches all around the 774 local governments in Nigeria. So how can
thank you. You see, when you talk about All Farmers Association of Nigeria, it's the umbrella body of the farmers in the whole country.
Okay.
In fact, we have all what it takes to move the country forward in the area of advocacy, in the area of awareness creation, in the area of data capturing, in the area of meeting the right people, knowing the right farmers that are going to change the life of Nigerians in the area of food security. So what am I trying to tell you? We have branches in the whole world, all the villages. All Farmers Association of Nigeria has a different departments and different people working with us. So in the area of making a phone call alone here, as I'm staying here, the whole Nigeria, the whole farmers in the whole locality, in the whole village, in the whole area, like ward, units, we have people there. So there's no other way you can talk. Some people are telling me, how do you coordinate? What are you talking about? Every farmer has phone. Even if it is not Android phone, it is other phone. Which SMS alone, block SMS alone, everybody will get it right. So what am I trying to say? What we need from government is support. Some NGOs that are coming to Nigeria, the way they work by all this grant given to the people that are not true farmers is a problem. And I have said it severally, that the NGOs or international organizations that is coming to Nigeria should come to the All Farmers Association of Nigeria and use them to do what they want to do. If they want this country, if it's not politics, let them leave the politics away and use All Farmers Association of Nigeria to move around all the country, because it is not the only way to go. And that is why they call the umbrella body of the farmers. During the time when we started this organization, it is well with Nigeria in the area of food security, in the area of anything. So the environment is very friendly. So today, the environment is not friendly to the farmers. Look at what is happening in the Medugri. Is it good? That up till now, we never know the solution to do in flooding. We're supposed to know it. So we are putting a proposal on how to do all this on the issue of flooding, or in issue of the data capturing. They want to do the data capture of the farmers. You will not involve them. Have you seen anywhere where it is happening? But when you go to Kenya or South Africa, you see their farmers being involved in data capturing of their farmers. So what is worrying us? And why are we trying to do the right thing without doing the right thing? It's a problem. So we should do the right thing. And that is only what is needed. So what my advice to the government is simple. Let them do the needful. They know what to do. In the area of environmental data capturing, in the area of the giving the right people inputs. The farmers are not getting the inputs. The report coming to us now is that the input the government is saying they are giving is not reaching the farmers.
Okay. Now, Chief, I just want to ask, a lot of people have commended the led government of President Olusegun Obasanjo, former president, as one of the best when it comes to agricultural policies and strategies. Because I believe you were one of those people who championed that very affairs of agriculture in those days. What was spectacular about the policies of agriculture that made it a free playing ground for a common peasant farmer far away in Zamfara and some other one in Aba? What was that spectacular thing that happened in his government?
He doesn't do any other thing rather carrying us along. It's a simple.
Carrying along, does it mean giving
farmers
people money?
It's not money, but the policy. When you're making the policy, you will start it from the grassroots. You see. Let me tell you, it's a simple thing. If you don't call me, I take my my head to you to Bab, and you should inform me. I am starting to. That is what he normally do. He didn't do magic. There's one time he told us what is our problem. He said we need land. And many of us apply for land and he helped us to give us the land. Farmland. So I want to tell you the way he does his own is carrying us along, doing anything with us, and asking us what is your challenges and your problems. What do you want us to do? And that is what we tell him to do. There's a time I want to tell you. We went to him. What he did to us, he said, now, if we have some goods to sell, how do you do? We said we want to start going to overseas to canvas for our products to be marketable, to sell to overseas export. He connected us with the Director General of the CEO of Nigeria Export Promotion Council. And since then, we started going to overseas every year on the issue to get this. That time we talk about Nigerian yam, paper yam from Nasarawa. Yes, we are the people that did it. And today, where is the paper yam again in the UK? No way. And that is the way he does a lot of things that makes everything move. The only thing is a simple thing. If I want to do an election, I want to do anything program that concerns the farmer, I call them. And when they get it right, they will transfer it to their people. They will create awareness immediately. Immediately I finish any program today, the following 2 minutes or 3 minutes, my people will get the idea of what is happening. Because most of them are not illiterate. And even illiterates is better because they listen to us than any other person. Look at what is happening now. Flood everywhere. Why government cannot do one thing or the other to make sure that the effect of the flood will not continue. There's something to do.
All right. Now, Chief, reports are coming out of recent saying that a bag of maize that was sold for 85 to 90,000 naira is now going for 50 or even 45 or 40,000 naira, as the case may be. And some people have come to say the reason why some of these farm products are quite expensive because a measure of maize, to my amazement, that is going for 1,000 naira as we speak, maize, 1,000 naira. I think the last time I got maize in Mudu, I think growing up, was probably maybe 150 or even less than that. I was going for 1,000 naira today. But some people have come to say there are some people who come to buy these things off and then take them out of the country, and they buy them in hard currency, which is dollars. How has the All Farmers Association of Nigeria, seeing that they can be able to actually clamp down on such international people, because I believe they are from backdoor, to come and get those things in a higher price and then making us impoverished, and then we are buying it quite expensive?
See, let me tell you one thing with this. I was in Kano last 4 days. And what I saw in Kano is that our goods are going through border distance. A lot of it. Because I witnessed one market near in Kano where people are coming from Nigeria, Chad, all these places to buy our goods. You see, that is the reason. But I want to tell you, my friend, we cannot do without the immigration doing their work. Immigration should do their work, because they are the people who knows who they are allowing to come to Nigeria to purchase anything. But what I heard now, what we need to do is simple. We need to ask our people to be vigilant, because we have not heard much about this, about coming with $1 to buy things in Nigeria. I have not heard about that. But whatever happened, there is a way out for anything. Government should look for people to checkmate them. They checkmate those, because the government must know whoever is coming.
Yeah.
Immigration is meant to know the people that is coming from our border, from the airport. Yes, they have to check. What is the purpose of your visit? That's the most important thing. And what you told me now, I will go back and tell my people to be vigilant.
Okay. All right. So now moving ahead, now sailing light to saying agriculture as the only way out, and then the lands are no more even available anymore. From here to probably, if not outskirts of Abuja, Kuje area, you can hardly see a vast land that can be able to accommodate, say, 20,000 hectares of maize. Does this mean that agriculture is gradually becoming something of the past? Because I'll show you, Chief, if not maybe for you, I will be speaking of, you cannot have 10 Nigerians and see 5 that have farms. Are we leaving farming in general to import everything we eat? Because I tell you, today in Nigeria, we even import what's it called now, red oil now. This is what, to an extent, Nigeria was one of the first, discoverers of oil palm. So now we even import them. We import cowpea, we import everything. Is agriculture dying? That's the question. Is agriculture
dying? Is not dying. And there's land available to farmers. But the answer is, who provides tractorization in the country? What the farmers need is provide them with input, provide them with seedlings, quality ones, improved seed. There's land in the country. In fact, if you are going to Kano, going to Kaduna, all these things, all the vast land right and left,
are they secure?
So what we are talking about
are they secured?
That is what we are talking about. Enabling environment, insecurity that is in the country. We should the government should do something like that. There is insecurity, I agreed. But there's something that government should do. We talk about life and property, food and other things is what government need to do. that is why we are saying, we are crying, please give us, secure our farmers. We are asking them, asking the government to do that. We need security. Insecurity have killed this country in terms of the area of agricultural development. Farmers cannot go to the farm again. Why is it so? Because they are not secured. And some of them that is going to this thing, they ask them to pay ransom. So why can farmers be paying ransom? So we are asking now that we should make the farmers, mostly our youths and women, to join hand in what we are doing. And should make it lively. Because if you want my child to go to farm, what you need to do is to provide him with tractor. In overseas, I have seen tractors with air conditions and everything now that we are talking about. So, and I want to tell you, one of my friends from Israel came to my house in Oka, Anambra State. There and there with his phone, he waters his garden, he waters his farm. With phone.
From Anambra is controlling Israel.
Yes.
Wow.
So that kind of technology is what I want people to bring in this country. And that's what we are asking.
But do we have the capacity?
We have the capacity. This country is not a poor country.
Chief. Yes, I know.
This country is not a poor country.
Chief.
And we must do something to enable us to reach that stage. Look at, here is a research institute, a research council. So why do they bring this kind of media? To help people like us that cannot pay much in NTA and other things. Why should they bring it? It's not a new technology. It's not new, a good idea, new innovation. That is what we want other people. Let me tell you, I've discussed with my national president at Kabiru this morning. I told him that many of the directors need to be removed in the Ministry of Agriculture. Why? He said, why? I said, yes. If they are not doing well, if they are doing well, I will clap for them. But this time around, they are not doing well. And they are very, very. In fact,
what are you expecting from them, Chief? The directors. What are you expecting?
The policy they are doing it on their table. How can you do policy on your table without calling the people that is we that know this shoe that I wore? I know where it is fitting me. You cannot tell me. You can do policy without telling the farmers to come and join you in that policy, and if after that implemented by yourself, claiming what you think that because you are there. They are the people cleaning the government. Professor, I saw him now. I greeted him. Do you know what we are talking about? Why should he establish this? And when he sees he established this, people are saying something, and we are saying that he's doing good. Others, basically money and doing everything, not do nothing. Look at now, they will see the opportunity of the flooding and go there and do higgy. Before you know it, they will carry billions of naira and say that the farmers are this. We are on their neck now because we must say, whether they like it or not, we must say the truth.
All right. Well, these are the words of Chief Daniel Okafor, the Vice President of All Farmers Association of Nigeria, where he's actually venting his anger as to the present state of the Nigeria agricultural system. Especially, he has hinged on the directors as a problem of agriculture in Nigeria. Anyways, on that note, we'll be wrapping up the show right here on the program Back to Farm. Well, of course, we have been discussing, is agriculture the only way out? And of course, Chief has lended his voice on this very set topic. Chief, thank you so much for coming, and we hope that we are so sure with innovations like this, like rightly said by the Executive Secretary of Agriculture Research Council of Nigeria, other councils will queue into these to see that we are able to make sure that everything works out as it ought to be. Thank you so much for coming, Chief, once again.
Thank you so much.
On behalf of the crew members, Buba, of course, who doubles as the cameraman, also in the MRC, and many thanks for staying with us on Back to Farm. Bye for now.